that doesn't mean that I don't want this.
The Bachelor, all new, Mondays 8, 7 Central on City TV. Or stream on City TV Plus, the app, or citytv.com.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Good morning, Diane. I've missed you.
Good morning, Lois. I missed you too.
Yeah, you've been away. Look how brown you are.
You were that a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, I guess I had my turn too.
Winter weather, right?
Yes, but we're back at it. We're filming.
We are. And we're here at Mission Thrift Store.
Yes.
This is an amazing store.
With Mary Anderson.
Mary, thank you so much for having us. My eyes are flitting everywhere. Because this is a wonderful store.
There's a lot in this store. Yeah, we find as volunteers, we don't need to go anywhere else.
No,
we can
that's
find almost everything we need will come into the store.
Absolutely.
You just have to talk about it and it comes in the back door.
Yeah, you're manifesting it.
Yeah.
Well, we were waiting out in the parking lot for you to open. I can't believe the lineup of people to get in here, and it's packed.
Yeah, they want in. Yeah. Mind you, this is Tuesday. We're closed on Monday, so people know that we're going to have new things on the floor.
Because you are in actually Monday setting everything up and pricing and all that.
Yes, the volunteers are in on Monday, but it's just not open for customers on Monday. We're closed Sunday and Monday always.
Like you have a lot of items, but you also have a silent auction that you have as well.
Yes, it's ongoing. So it's silent auction ongoing for 7 complete business days, not counting Sunday and Monday because we are closed Sunday and Monday.
Right.
So you go and get a free bidding number, give us your information so we can contact you. Then you just go to the book and put your number in on the item that you want to bid on.
So the free bidding number, do they come to the store to get that number or they do it online?
Yeah, no, you can do it right here at the counter.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not online.
Perfect.
And it's for higher end items. I noticed you've got antiques, jewelry.
Yeah, pottery.
Collector's items.
Collector's items, yep. Yeah. Model airplanes and
Things you're not going to get anywhere else,
That's right. Yeah.
So you've got apparel and dishes and shoes.
Yeah,
and
clothing and linen and shoes and
books.
dishes
I
of
get a
all
lot of
kinds,
books here.
Lots of books and lots of puzzles, lots of games. Yep, lots of things like that. Yeah, just about everything. Hardware, housewares, yeah.
And that's all done through receiving?
Yes.
And what are your receiving hours?
You can drop things off from Tuesday to Friday, 10 in the morning when we open, until 4 in the afternoon. Now Saturday it's 10 to 3. So it's an hour earlier than our opening hours, just to allow them to get things together and sorted before the store closes.
Right.
It would be like a treasure trove for me.
Right.
Everything would come in and I'd be just going, oh my goodness.
It is in every department. Sometimes we have to put the item around to find out what it is because we don't even know what it is.
Wow.
Right, yes.
We kind of ask everybody, what do you think this is? And somebody finds out. Yeah.
I can't get over the amount of people we have in the store right now, like Lois said. Yeah. But this is just the purchasing area. We've got a lot happening in the back.
Yes, it's a workshop back there.
Oh, I'd love to take a tour. Are we allowed to?
Take a tour, no problem.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sounds great.
And this is our receiving area where you have a drive-through that you could just drive right through and go around to the other side. And people are just dropping things off right now.
I love how it's covered.
It's all covered.
Yeah. So that's new with the addition, this whole area, right?
Come this way and I'll just give you a peek in here.
Okay.
This is the truck and they're just unloading the truck. With the furniture, so that was the garage door, and the truck just pulls up and drops off.
Okay, so this is your truck.
Yep.
That goes
we go
around
and pick up once a week.
Okay, so people could call you and say, I've got a bedroom suite that's minus the mattress.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yep. On Tuesday only.
Okay.
Tuesday only. We're only on sound area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So we'll come back out here. Any clothing or linens that we don't want, we recycle them to an organization. We recycle cardboard, we recycle scrap metal, we have the garbage over there as well, and we have wood recycling as well. So we recycle a lot of things within the store.
And the organization that you that comes and picks all this up?
It's cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah, there's different organizations that come and do that within the city. But what the products that we don't want get put in a bag, and they come with their truck and they pick it up. So it's right back there.
So everything gets, and they pay you for that per pound or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
so everything gets used. I love it. You've got quite the sorting.
When you come along here, I'll show you what they do for recycling and clothing.
Okay.
Because this is where the clothing goes, the bags of clothing, and they recycle them. They take anything out that they don't want and recycle that, and they get put into big bins and taken to the back to get priced. So this is what we're doing here, is just sorting them.
Okay.
So we come through the back here, and this has all been the addition, the big addition that we put on at the back, the receiving area. And it starts right here where our old store was. And this area is all our sports equipment. We have a little table over there for testing sewing machines. We keep going, and we come into, she's going to be testing those and putting them out, sewing machines. And we're here in the houseware department. It's a really big department. They have their own pricing machines. They just price everything. Everything gets put over here on the carts, and then they price them from there and put them on the floor. So as we head all the way down, this is at the back of the store. We've got all the departments that we price. So this is excess. This little department is excess housewares that we will get to eventually. It's just to put there until the volunteer comes in and gets her shift done.
So you know what I see here, Mary, is that if people actually hold different events and they're looking for vases of some sort, they could come here, and there's an awful lot that match.
Yes, oh, we do. We
Perfect
get lots of
that.
weddings, people calling us asking for those kinds of things, and we will save them for them without a problem.
Oh, that's awesome.
Different things, yeah. And this is an interesting area. This is our clockmaker. He fixes all the old clocks. He just tries his best to get all those clocks out working. And this department over here is books, records, puzzles, games, DVDs, CDs, cassettes.
This is your...
Yes.
What you like? I love to read, but I never knew you had books.
Oh, and then we keep going, and this is a really busy little corner. This is your pictures and frames and silent auction pictures. They know what the local artists are and different things so that they can put them on silent auction. But this is a real work area in here.
You've got amazing volunteers. Like,
How many do you have?
We have 170 volunteers, counting everybody. But every day we could use somebody else.
Wow.
Every day in every department.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. That's amazing.
So now we come down here a little bit further, and we have our electronic department, and that's right here. And anything that plugs in, they test it, put a little sticker on it that says it works.
Like a popcorn maker. Look at this. That's crazy.
So we keep going on down here. We come to the craft department, which is really busy. They have lots of flowers and beads and what else, ladies? What else do you have?
Anything your heart desires.
In crafts, yeah. There's lots of different things in crafts that we...
Did you make that?
No, I didn't. It comes in like that, but I clean it up so that it looks good when it's out on the floor.
Okay.
It doesn't always look like that when it comes in.
Okay.
She had to water it. Yeah, I did. Yes. Or look at it.
We have our shoe department back in here. So the ladies are cleaning up the shoes and putting them out.
little cobblers back there.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello, ladies.
Now we are into the clothing and linen section, and this is how the pre-sorting is done. It's put into the big containers at the back, and then these are ready to be put in the containers up on the shelf where it says ladies skirt, ladies dresses, ladies pajamas. And then we work on, whenever we need a lady skirts out there, we just take that bucket down, price them, and put them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe how big this place is?
No, I don't. It's crazy. So there's the store, there's 2/3 of retail.
Yes.
And then 1/3 back here.
Yes.
And you've put on an addition.
Yes.
Or expanded.
Yes.
It is just crazy what you've got back
Yeah.
here.
And we're actually crowded again.
Yeah.
You know,
I can
it's
see that.
More and more donations coming in and more work getting put out onto the floor. Yeah.
Wow. So how the Mission Thrift Store, it has a board.
Yes.
And you're not for profit.
Yes.
And it's locally run. Can't call it a franchise, really, can you?
Explain how it
works. There's a foundation at the top. Okay, and that's a charity part, so we're not for profit down here. And I work for a board of 6 different people and do the operations and meet with them once a month to make sure and we do, across Canada, we do different store meetings and stuff like that, just so that we can keep up on the different things. You have to know a whole lot when you run a big store like this.
So tell me, where does the money go? Like, you're making all this money.
Yeah. All the excess money after our expenses at the end of the year goes to the Bible League. And the Bible League does plants churches all across, 50 different countries in the poverty-stricken areas. They do educational programs. They train people and educate them up to, say, grade 5 or 6 so that they can read, so they know how to run a business. So, you know, and we plant churches and send pastors out and teach the Word of God across the world.
That's wonderful.
And is there any local charities that you help too?
Yeah, this particular store, we support 14 different Owen Sound organizations, such as Safe and Sound, Women's Center, Grey Bruce Housing, well, there's quite a few others.
Yeah, I was noticing on the board out front.
And all they have to do is go to that particular organization and get a letter from them, and they bring it in to us, because then we know that they've been corresponding back and forth, and we know who they are. And they bring the letter, and we give them what they need. These are women that haven't got anything. They've been locked out of their house or whatever. Homeless people that have finally got an apartment, and we give them furniture, housewares, clothing, whatever they need.
Oh, that's amazing.
We help them get started all over again.
One of my passions is the women's shelter.
Yes.
And at one point there was, and they did come here to get furniture for a young family.
Yes.
And they were so happy. They didn't have to worry about what they had left behind.
Right. And you know, the Ukraine issue, we filled our truck full of things and took it down for them to send across. Right? And when there's a fire in town, when there's a great big fire, or there's something like that happen within Owen Sound, we support them. We just come and get what you need. Come and get what you need. Refugees coming to town. We've got several families that we've supported. They just come and get what they need. In fact, one particular family couldn't even speak English. All they could say was thank you, and they just kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you. As they walked out with their children, they just thank you, and you know, it just melts your heart.
It
just
does.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What an amazing thing you do.
Yeah.
That is wonderful.
We do.
So if anyone wants to contact you.
Yeah, you can call 519-416-7780. Or you can get me particularly online or by email at owen_sound@missionthriftstore.com. Now, if you look online during our website, it's a cross-Canada website, so you will get in contact with me that way as well. So all you have to do is send an email to them, and they forward it to me.
Okay, that's wonderful.
And one thing I want to mention too is that this is a Canadian organization.
Yes,
this is
very
not
much.
an American.
No, started out west, so we've got some really profitable stores out west that are really big, and that's across Canada.
So it went from one store to how many?
51.
Wow.
Yeah, 51
and growing.
stores. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Mary.
Yes.
What I'd like you to say is, where are you? Tell people where you are. As far as location.
Okay, so it's on 18th Avenue. It's just across from Kia, across from the corner where you go to Walmart and Swiss Chalet. All those are in that little corner. If you just look to your left or right, I guess, coming from whichever corner, we're right there. You'll see us, you come in. We've got a parking lot at the back as well as at the front. You'll find the front parking lot is always full.
Wonderful.
Just go to the back and you can come in.
And if any of our viewers want to volunteer, how do they go about that?
Oh, just give me a call. Just come in and ask for myself or an assistant manager or a replacement manager, and we'll talk to them, give them a tour, and tell them what it's all about and what's expected. Yeah, and it's really fun. Everybody has lots of fun.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
You're welcome.
Mary.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You were amazing.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Johnny wanted to go back home. It was 1,000 kilometers away. They forced him to go to the Indian residential school. More than 150,000 of us children had to go. They wanted to change us.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name.
Hallowed be your name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
Kill the Indian and the child. It's been called cultural genocide. I survived residential school. My brother Johnny did not.
Chani Wenjack was one of thousands of children who died due to Canada's residential school system. More than 80,000 survivors and their families still live with its legacy today.
Hi, I'm Justice. And I'm Nia. And we believe dreams fuel revolutions. That's why we're engaging with Canadian icons and the causes they support. Join us for these inspiring conversations and find out how you can be revolutionary.
Hey, Lois. Here we are, back again. And our viewers are going to think we're at a pet store.
I know, right?
Aren't these just the cutest little guys?
Oh
but we're
my
not.
gosh. No,
we're not. We're at Curvey Lines.
Yes.
And we're here with Leslie Banks, the owner.
Yes, thank you.
And I'm drawing a blank, but I've got, which one do I have?
You got Clee.
Clee,
and he's my little boy.
And I have Manet.
You've got Manet, and she's my new girl. I just got her because I like to breed dogs.
She's your girl, and you called her Edward Manet.
Yeah. And this is Jazzy, and she came with her name. She's a little musician.
And what are they called? What,
They're Yorkshire Terriers. Oh. And so she is the mother of Clee.
Okay.
And she's finished her breeding career.
Okay.
And so I really like breeding dogs, so planning your life for you.
Yes.
Poor little girl.
This little one will definitely fit in my purse.
Yes. Oh, this one was right in Leslie's purse. It was so cute.
Oh. This one gets in, actually they all get in the purse.
Oh.
Jazzy's not as fond of it as Clee, but she's pretty good at it. There you go, Jazzy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
There you go, Jazz.
Would you like to go in there too? I was just waking up. Would you like to go in
No, just
there?
the two, just the two.
Just the two. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, little one.
Yeah, they like it.
And they don't shed, do they?
Nope.
No.
No, I give them haircuts too.
Do you?
Yeah, I give actually lots of doggy haircuts.
Oh, yeah.
All my people come here to get doggy haircuts.
Okay. Oh, my God.
As much as I love this,
yeah, I'm like,
really
Oh, yeah, about my real job.
We're really here about your real job. Like
so I do printing and I do art teaching.
And this used to be Instant Print Shop,
That's right? That's right.
Oh,
that's
okay.
right. And so I bought the business. So I do all the same type of printing on the photocopier.
Okay.
And so I print pads, I print business cards, I print photocopies, I print cards, greeting cards.
Yahtzee pads,
gift certificates.
Whoa.
Okay. Two-part.
Do you do graphic designing as well?
Yeah, I do the layout on my computer.
Okay.
And then you print it out. And the biggest I can print is 11 by 17.
Oh, legal size.
Yep.
A little bigger.
A little bigger than.
A little bigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you? Do you have any samples of what you do?
Oh, well, yeah. Let's see here.
Okay.
I guess I have to. No, I don't have to put a dog. So here's like the Yahtzee pads, and I better. Oh,
my friend has an outdoor Yahtzee game, and so they go through lots of those pads.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Like that.
Didn't know that. Yeah.
And then here's my business card. Like that.
I would love one.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. You can take the business card.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And I do all my greeting cards. These are all my artwork and my cards.
Does it explain what the picture is on the back? Is that what I'm seeing on the back of the card? Just before the plunge. Is that about you, Leslie?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh, neat.
Oh, you're from BC.
Yep.
A lot of your pictures are animals.
I do. I do like animals.
Consider that's your inspiration then?
Well,
and nature.
Yeah, nature. Actually, different day, different style.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like to do everything.
Your business card says Curvey Lines Art School and Print Shop.
Yep.
So where's the art school, and is it right?
Okay. Well, people, what they do is I teach pretty much anything. I like to teach the rules. Oh, I'm better let these guys out. Sorry about that. Jump out, jump out. I teach many, many, many different types of people. I like to teach people the rules, like how to draw, how to cartoon, or how to paint. I'm not big on teaching people exact styles. I'm more into, if you want to learn how to do perspective, I can teach you. And so, let's see, I'll just get some.
What do you mean by that, Leslie?
What I mean by that, let's take a look here. These are some of my handouts. And this talks about how shadows work. Let's see, let's put a few of the same. And this one here talks about how to get the outside line proper. And this one here teaches kids how to change their character to create expressions. So you just change the eye a little bit, and then there's just the second sheet there. And it's really helpful for kids. And this might sound really crazy, but for little tiny ones and very, very beginners, I get them to do lines.
Right.
Right from the very beginning.
Because the first thing they do is they circle.
That's right. So
scribble.
My first thing is I get them to learn control. And let's see, what else do I have in here?
So if anyone's interested in classes, are they specific times?
No,
or is this...
they're not. What they have to do is they make an appointment with me. And they can do that by emailing me, texting me, or even walking through the door. And then we just make an appointment. My printing hours are from 9 to 3. My art school hours are from 3 on and on the weekend. And so, and I do have some people booking during the day, just because it's not super, super busy at the print shop, and most of my things come in through email anyway. So,
right.
Yeah. Okay. And and so then we book a class, and up to 4 people fit in this space here, this table and that table. And so 4 of the people can join in for $40.
What's the youngest starting age?
Well, let's see, as long as I can hold a pencil. I've taught very, very little kids. I really do teach everybody. A big part of my clientele before COVID was the community living group. And I used to teach a lot of them.
So were you self-taught, or did you go to school to learn all this?
Well, actually, I'm kind of both. I've gone to the Alberta College of Art in Calgary way back in the 80s, and I actually majored in the jewelry program. So I used to make rings and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, you're a goldsmith.
Yep, I was. Yep,
cool.
Yep. Like I say, tried everything in the arts. Yeah. And but anyways, I guess what happened after art school is my parents bought an art store for me. And so we sold art supplies and sold posters and picture framing. And I learned a lot. That's where I started my art school. Curvey Lines Art School was started in 2000.
And where was that?
In Salmon Arm, BC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I came here in about 2004. And
what brought you to Owen Sound?
Well, a boyfriend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I'm not with him anymore.
I was going to say he's long gone, probably.
Yeah, long gone. Long gone boyfriend, yeah. Yeah. And I got to tell you, I love this area. I really love Owen Sound. And so I set up my art school here. And when I first got to Down, I taught at Galerie de Boer. I've taught at many, many senior homes.
Okay.
Schools, community living in Meaford and Chatsworth, kind of in the whole area. People were getting me to go. This is all before COVID, of course.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. And then COVID came and that all ended. And then I got an inheritance and I bought this building.
Nice.
And I'm tickled pink. I absolutely adore it. Yeah. I really, really love it. And so this is my studio right here, and this is where I teach everybody. So up to 4 people can be here at the same time.
Yeah.
And and I teach everybody and everything.
What types of artwork do you teach? Anything from water paints or watercolors to?
Yeah. I do a lot of acrylics. And I do a lot of teaching how to cartoon, how to draw. To give you an example, just flip this over. So for example, like let's say center lines is something that I think is really, really important. So let's say we're going to do an image in 3/4 view. So let's say we draw a circle and like a bump, doesn't really matter what. And let's see if I can quickly find a pencil here. This one right behind you here. Should have been ready for that. Okay, because now we're going to draw some guidelines. And the reason I want a pencil is because they're going to be erased. This is the eye guideline. This is the center line. And now you put one eye on one side, one eye on the other side. Make sure it's the same distance from the center line.
Oh.
And then the nose is in the middle, and it's all about the eye guideline. And it's kids love this. And then they can be creative if they want to make their character sad. If they want to make their character open their mouth. Make bigger eyes. There we are. A little bit of a switchy line there. There. And so that's learning guidelines is one of the main, very, very important thing about art.
Right, yeah, I didn't know that.
No. So that's in cartooning. And
then you just erase those lines.
Yep,
and
you just erase, yep.
Right,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should take a class.
Yeah,
maybe we should.
Yeah.
Can we bring wine?
Yeah.
Why not?
Maybe not.
Oh, you blew it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just lock the door.
We'll lock the door,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That is cool. I cannot draw a straight line. I cannot.
Well, that's why I call it curvy lines.
Okay.
And so you don't really need to draw a straight line. And basically what I get people to do is I get her to kind of see what you want to do, and then I work with you on it.
And it doesn't matter the age. Like someone like our age could come and,
that's right.
You know, like
and you could come with people like mother-child too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I kind of do 2 different curriculums.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know, because I know I've got a son-in-law who's very good.
Yeah.
And his oldest son. Has sort of inherited that type of a talent.
Yeah, and I find families working together is very good for them too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
It would be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very cool.
That is very cool.
How would they reach you? How did they get in touch?
They can get a hold of me by either emailing me at curvylines@gmail.com, and Curvy is spelled EY. They can look at my website, curvylines.ca, or they can text me 519-375-7678, or they can just walk through the door. And I'm always here between 9 and 3 on the weekdays, and by chance on the weekends and evenings.
And you're right on 3rd Avenue East. What's the number?
817.
817.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even...
Just up from across from Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking
for coming
time
and see my studio. I really, really appreciate it.
I love it. I love the vibe here, the dogs.
I'm liking the vibe too. I think it looks great. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your puppies with us as well.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They bark when you first come in, but and if people don't like dogs, I can put them away.
Oh, you don't want those people in here.
No, absolutely not. Thank you.
Thanks again, Leslie.
All right.
This was wonderful.
Perfect. I'm so glad. Hey, Jazz, you're a star.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line. Email us or connect with us on social media.
Calling all journalism students, Omni Television is once again awarding scholarships to qualified students pursuing a career in third language journalism.
I was overjoyed and honored